it's absolutely essential you maintain objectivity, because when you're working alone, it's so easy to enter the music production rabbit hole, that semi-delusional state where you get so into a track, you lose all idea of what's good and what isn't. If you ever had that experience of coming back to a piece of music and realizing it's either much better or much worse than you thought it was, you'll know what I mean. So I'm going to share 3.5 ways that I use to maintain that all-important objectivity. Now, way 1 is about how I'm listening to my music. I call what I do direct listening. I use critical listening as well, but direct listening is a way of listening more as a listener would. And if you're interested in how to do that, check the video that's popped up now. Way 2 is about where you listen. I'm sure you're familiar with the car test where you're mixing a track and you check it on a car stereo just to see if there are any mistakes. I use this earlier on in the process as well to get a different perspective. I'll sometimes even put a piece of music on in the background without telling the people who are in the car with me that it's me, partly to see their reaction, but also to see what my reaction is. In fact, my reaction is more important to me because there's a big perspective shift between listening to the music on your own in your studio when you're working on it and listening to it with other people in a car. And way 3 and way 3.5 are about when you listen. Do not over listen to your music. I can promise you, listening on repeat over and over again, trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong, you are going to lose objectivity, and anything you gain is not going to be worth that loss in objectivity. So listen as little as possible. Of course, you have to listen, and I'm taking this opportunity now to listen to some of the tracks on my album. But it's absolutely essential that you don't over listen. And way 3.5 is how I maintain this not listening too much. What I do is I work on tracks, cycling through them. I never do a back-to-back session on any track. So all of the tracks on my album, I'm going through them one by one, doing a session, exporting it, and then moving on to the next one. I am maintaining the all-important objectivity as well as maintaining the momentum on each individual track. Most importantly, do everything that you can to avoid that dreaded music production rabbit hole.